Hey guys, man, it's been a minute, huh? Got a little time to kill finally, man. I swear. I've been running with my head on fire here. I had barely time to eat, sleep, take a shower. It's a good problem to have, I guess. Finally, I'm in a line to load. I swear, I haven't. I've been killing it here as far as loading and unloading, even going to military bases here. I mean, I swear to goodness, I can't get my straps and chains off, and the forklift's trying to run me over putting the stuff on or taking it off. It's a good thing. Well, finally, I'm here. Where the heck am I? I'm in the middle of nowhere, Indiana. Butler, Indiana, I think, somewhere outside of Fort Wayne. Grabbing a load of steel, sheet steel. Suckers. It's supposed to be no tarp. Well, it's tarp. I just sent a message. You better kick me the tarp pay, but I ain't going to squalor too much. It's $4 a mile. And I'm just killing it this week, man. This is a good week here, and it's only Tuesday, and Sunday, starting Sunday, first load was 4 grand. That was kind of a continuation load. Over 4 grand over there to Fort Riley. Another 4,500 bucks from Fort Riley back to Lima, Ohio. I delivered that around noon today. And I'll get this load for 1,600 and something, I think, 1,800, somewhere in there. It's a little 400-mile hop back to St. Louis, and I might just call it a week right there. So last I was up in Ohio getting that work done. Ryan knocked it all out, man. He got that oil pan swapped out, particulate filter swapped out. What else did he do? About 3,400 bucks worth of stuff. That's why I say you got to have capital. I mean, that's all preventative. For the most part, something the oil pan had to be done, and what else he do? He greased the truck, did the rear ends, air filter, coolant filter, air dryer filter, crankcase filters. Man, I'm just shooting from the top of my head. There's just a whole laundry list of stuff, but yeah, he knocked it out. Truck's running good. I got a little headlight issue, man. It's always something, especially this truck's a few years old. I don't know, man. I thought it was a bulbs, two bulbs. I should have known better. Two bulbs at the same time. No. Apparently on these 660s, I don't know. Any of you out there watching are 660 experts, let me know. But it's like one low beam and one high beam's on one circuit and vice versa. One of the circuits is out, and I can't find a fuse that's blown, or I don't know. Nothing's really labeled headlight either. So I don't know, man. Wiring is not that's not my best gig right there. So we are going to have to figure something out on that. I wanted to take it to Ryan. I ain't got time. It's kind of out of my way. So there's a shop by my house. I'd probably pull into a Love's. Although I don't know, man. It's probably going to be some electrical connection or wire broken. They're going to have to pull a schematic or something. I don't know. For now, I'll put the high beams on. I got a high beam on the left side and a low beam on the right. Doesn't seem to be offending too many people. If I put the low beam on, I got a low beam only on the right. But I better get her taken care of before the other thing goes out. But I do have like a 60-inch light bar, so I could just be like a flip-flop wearing guy and run that going down the road. Freaking yahoos that do that, blinding everybody. Appreciate that. Which I still haven't. I think I talked about. I want to do the truck stop cowboy video. Boy, we need some truck stop etiquette. You guys, you find this video, knock it off. What is wrong with you? You don't drive like that. Uh, Geez Louise, man. Just have some manners and be cautious. You ain't in that big of a hurry. The only thing I can figure is you got a right lane truck, so that's the only time you get to be a left lane truck is when you're in the truck stop. It's just silly. But other than that, man, it is going good. Just thought I'd give you an update. CRST, I've been here a month now. Awesome. They're just freaking awesome. Everybody is super top shelf. Treat me like gold. I mean, now I work though. I mean, it's just my old school work ethic, and I got a truck that'll run. So, like yesterday, someone called me, talking to us. I'm like, man, you just knocked out 600 miles yesterday. I'm like, yeah, and I loaded and unloaded and stopped and got my truck washed too. So I do it there. I just, when I'm out here, I work, man. My hometown, when I want to screw off, I do it at home. I don't, 30 years, over 30 years in this game, there's nothing in a truck stop I want to see. So when I'm out here, I'm rolling down the road, 600-700 miles a day is what I'm trying to get. Ain't going to happen today, but you're not going to do it every day, but, this is a 400-mile run, and all. That's already 3:30 in the afternoon, but probably get out of here at 5. My clock's going to run out around 8, I think, somewhere in there. I get 2 or 3 hours down the road, take my 10 and get up and get it over there to St. Louis tomorrow afternoon, early, hopefully. I think they got me a 1:30 appointment. I should be able to make that, no problem. And then either just go home. That's about a 2-hour drive from my house, 160 miles, 170 miles. Call it a week. Maybe see the shop by my house. They got a big truck repair shop. Maybe I could drop this off and see if they can fix the headlight thing. I mean, I think I already said it. I could try a Love's or whatever. I don't know, man. There's some good mechanics at some of the Love's, I'm sure, but mostly it's a Jiffy Lube type thing, good for oil changes and tires. Complex electrical issues. I don't know if I put that on the top of my list to take my truck to for repair. So other than that, appreciate all the questions in the videos. Got any more, pop them in there. I'll try to do a video. I still got to do a video on what it costs to get this re-venturing into the owner-operator business. I don't know what they're doing here. The bay is empty, and the crane operator in this building is just walking around scratching his butt. That'll pull somebody in and load him. There's 3 of us sitting out here twiddling our thumbs. But like I said, mostly flatbed is move, man. Move. Go, 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 go. And it has been. I have just, man, since last Friday, I went home. We had those big tornadoes ripped through southeast Missouri where I live, about 75 miles from me. Basically come out of Arkansas, flipped a couple trucks over down on I-55, tore up through Illinois, took out an Amazon warehouse, some candle factory somewhere. Just wreaked havoc all through Kentucky. What is it? I forget. I want to say that ain't it. I can't remember. Mayfield? Is it Mayfield, Kentucky? Just leveled homes there. It's a sad deal, man. It's on the ground is, the official stats ain't out on it, but very much they're saying F4, F5, and it was on the ground for over 200 miles. I mean, the numbers go back and forth between 220 and 280, somewhere in there, but it was something else, man. Something else. So at least I was home to keep the wife calm. I loaded Friday. I loaded Friday or Thursday. Gosh darn, I can't remember now. Well, maybe I loaded. No, I must have loaded Friday. Yeah, Friday morning. So I finished up Thursday with Ryan in the afternoon. I deadheaded 3 hours to get that load because it was good money. 2 hours, I guess, down to Lima, Ohio. It was a load of had 1 engine and 3 empty engine crates for the M1 Abrams tanks. Those 1,500 horsepower turbine engines for them big old tanks that cruise along at like 60 miles an hour. Pretty cool machines. Grabbed that, took it. I went home with it about 150 miles out of the way, but that's all right. I'll try to get home on the weekend. Left Sunday afternoon. Dropped the hammer, got all the way to Fort Riley, about 10 miles from the base, and went to sleep in a rest area there. Then got up the next morning, unloaded and reloaded in the same spot. That was nice. Unloaded those, picked up 2. That was yesterday. 2 engines going back to Lima, which is south of me here, about an hour, I guess. About what it was, maybe an hour and a half, I don't remember. 75 miles. Oh, like I said, those are good paying loads, man. I'm just killing it here. Uh, so yeah, that was yesterday, and that was a 780-mile run. I knocked out 600 of them yesterday, I guess. Plus, I got my truck washed just outside of St. Louis at the Iowa 80. It's actually Iowa 70, but Iowa 80. Or it's Interstate 70, but it's that Iowa 80 truck wash they got over there at that Petro. I don't know where I get last night. I got just before into Indianapolis, I guess. About 40 miles. I wish I could have had enough time, but my clock was. I didn't have enough time to get all the way through Indianapolis, so I had to 8 o'clock this morning go through the traffic. I hate that, man. I try to do everything I can to get on other sides of big cities so I can avoid that, but just didn't happen last night. So got up 150-mile run or so over to here to Lima, Ohio, dropped those engines, and now I'm sitting in a line that still hasn't moved. So I might be here a couple hours. I'm going to load up sheet steel, pallets of sheet steel. And unless I'm missing something, they haven't answered me yet about, hey, where's the tarp pay, suckers? They're usually pretty good here. When you got a tarp, man, you get, $50 or $100, but the paperwork says must tarp, so unless it's raw, unfinished steel, and there is some of that in the building, I think I'm going to have to tarp it. So a fat kid will have to get his exercise, but just little 4-foot steel tarps and some padding, and so they don't rip them up. And get out my bungee cords. Try to make it look nice. I want to be outdone by them TMC drivers. Roger, you don't even see me rolling down the road with straps over the tarp, and I don't do that, man. I take pride in what I do. So, anyways, just thought I'd give you a quick update. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. I'll try to get some better videos coming soon. All right, you guys have a good one. God bless you. Bye now.